grower mash, and you feed them grower mash up until I think when they start, when they get to about, is it 10% or 20% in lay, and then you gradually start mixing the grower and layer mash before you eventually switch to the layer mash. So basically, I think I have said almost everything. And if you have questions, in case I haven't said what you want to hear, if you have questions, please feel free to throw them, and then I can answer to the best of my knowledge. And yeah, that's it. Mariam, over to you. I actually have another meeting to jump on in the next 15 minutes. So
all right,
let's do this.
Thank you so much, Ma, for such a wonderful presentation. Guys, if you have any questions, please let's ask within the next 5 minutes so that we'll be able to round up this session. And I just want to say that it has been wonderful listening to you, and it's quite educating, and I learned some things that I was not aware of for now. So thank you so much, Ma. And
you're welcome.
Okay,
so I can see the question. Can you read out, Mariam? I think you should read out the question.
All right, Ma. Okay, somebody said that, can we have the privilege of your consultancy, Ma, as students or young professionals who have interest in poultry startup? Thank you, Ma.
Okay, Timothy Ojudari, that wouldn't really be a problem, with all honesty. You can reach me, my email, Mariam has my email. You can ask questions, basically put you through. And so it's actually to help you, because consultancy doesn't actually come for free. But as you said, you're students, and this is the little bit we can do to support. So sure, why not? Yeah, my email is open, I respond, and my LinkedIn account is, I respond as quick as I can, at least before the end of the day. So yes, at least we can offer you that, because I for one, wish I had all of these things. Trust me, I'm jealous of all of you in this room, I won't lie. So because we didn't have this opportunity, we didn't, but I'm sure it came with technology and time, so it's good, we're proud. I can see another question, can you read it out?
Okay, when does joining Poultry Association of Nigeria comes in, and would there be any controversy if one should have a poultry farm without being a member?
Oh, okay. Joining a poultry the Poultry Association of Nigeria actually does not have anything to do with your status, whether you're a farmer, a vet, or a student. The only thing that is common is that you have a poultry farm. Okay, and the advantage, because my former office where I used to work, here in Kaduna, the PAN office was there. Like, so I usually see their activities. And for me, I feel there's so much advantage joining a unified body. You get access, because like the last meeting they had, they got soft loans from the bank. And the first people, when good things come, the first people they address are actually, like an organization. Nobody wants to just go and be giving any random person money. Even banks, even the CBN, when there are opportunities, they come for. So it's actually a very good thing for you to join PAN if you can. And controversies are everywhere. Anywhere you join, there are controversies. Once you join PAN, just know what you're in there for. You're there, and they get access to a lot of trainings. You get to hear about trends happening. They have their meetings. They have seminars, they have training. So for me, there is more to gain than more to lose. You can't stand alone, you know. So it's a good thing you join if you have a poultry farm. You learn a lot from them, and then you also get opportunities. So it's good. Please do if you can.
Okay, Ma. I also wanted to ask that, is it advisable to go into Noila farming, like Noilas?
Yes, I didn't talk about, my apologies, I didn't talk about Noilas. Noilas are actually good in the sense that they're actually cheaper to manage, because, you know, they're a mix of, they're a hybrid. Let me use the word, they're a hybrid. So they're actually cheaper, but, you know, they spend longer time. So it was, I think Noila birds came into existence, I'm not really sure, maybe 6-7 years ago. So Noila farming is actually very good. You can keep them for both meat and eggs. Once, they're a mix of both female and male, both the hen and the cock. So what most people do is once they grow and they reach table size, people sell off the cock and then they leave the hen to lay. Their production is not as high as, they don't produce as high as the laying birds, because the laying birds genetically have been modified to do that. But at least you get your eggs, and you get your eggs, and then at the end of the day, you get meat. So Noila product, and you can raise them free range if you have space. You can raise them free range, and you can start them on commercial feed, and then along the line, you just decide to feed them remnants. What do you call this thing in English? I don't know what to. Under this zip pot when people cook, and then there is the pot, you can feed them all of those things. You can formulate something locally in the house and feed them corn, millet. So they're actually easy and cheaper to rear. So yes, Noila is also a very good option, a very, very good option. There are a lot of projects that have been implemented to support rural women with Noila farming, to help them along in line with the Sustainable Development Goals of ending food security and ending hunger. Yes, so it's really, and I've seen people do very well with Noila farming, very, very well. I have a client who has about 2,000 Noila birds, and he's doing very well. So it's also a good choice. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and I missed something again. Please, 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 please. Mixed poultry farming is not actually advisable. It's not advisable to even mix birds of different ages. And I'm sure you guys know that their immune system is not, their immunity level is not the same. So mixing birds of different, it's not like you can't have your Noilas on the same farm, but you should make sure that the proximity is far. So please don't say, I have a small cage, let me divide it into 4. Put layer here, put broiler here, and put Noila on them. No. And even their hardiness is different. Their response to diseases is different, age is different. So please do not raise birds of different age and different breed in the same room. People do it, but it's not usually very good. It's not the best of practices. It's not an advised practice. Yes, so Noila farming is another good one.
Thank you very much, Ma. I actually had the belief that Noila farming isn't very profitable. So
yes, you get to hear, so you see the way I'm telling you, broiler farming is profitable. Yeah, so you sit down, somebody will tell you it's not. Let me ask you a question. Do people tell you Noila farming aren't profitable? I'm sure some of them are doing it, Abby.
Yeah.
How can somebody be engaged in something over the years? I keep telling people it's not profitable. If it's not profitable, Oga, why are you still
doing it? That's true.
Why are you still doing it? Like, my dad always says this thing. He says, when people are into a certain business, I keep asking them, how far? Give me insight, and they keep telling you, no, it's not. My dad was like, and you're still doing it. No, there's definitely something. You can't be running a business, you can't be at loss and continue running a business. So everything, and you can do your thing differently. The people you're talking to might not really be vets. So you have a better insight about it. You know what to do and how to do it to gain profit. So, like for us, the opportunities are endless. People can choose to talk. You can do your research on how to improve your farming and do everything, and even share knowledge with people so they can say, these same people that told you it's not profitable, you can come and tell them, Oga, madam, maybe there's something you're doing wrong. Let me give you a small tip on how, before you know it. So every business has its ups and downs. But once you know what you're doing, the ups are usually, they weigh more, and we all have to do something. You can't just sit down and say, because you can't sit down and completely believe in hearsays. People say this, people say that. People will always say something. People will always say something.
Thank you,
and as I stated again, it's very important for you to understand your market around, so you know what people want. What people want. If you have a good, these old our daddies and mommies, most of them don't really like eating broilers. They prefer local, and even there are people that actually raise local birds. not even Noilers, our local birds, in large quantity. In large quantity. There's a man here in Zaria that does it. He supplies majorly all these suya people that sell local chicken. He does it in large. If you enter his house, they said you can see more than 1,000 local chickens running around. So it depends on your market. Once you've identified your clientele, that's all. You have the market for broiler farming, go for it. You have market for layers, go for it. You have the market for Noilers. So do a proper research of the market before you engage. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you very much, Ma. I don't know if any other person has any question. Ma, is it possible for us to get maybe something like a sample of like a business plan in case, let's say, we want to ever approach someone? Is it possible for us to get something like that from you, Ma?
Okay, I will look through. Once I get my computer, I think I have one. So I'll go through it, hoping to get my system by Monday. It's already the weekend, so I'm going to take it to the guy on Monday. So once I get it, I'll look through. I think I have a sample. So I'll share it with you.
All right, man. Thank you so very much, man.
You're welcome.
Okay, in the absence of no other questions, I would end this session now. I want to appreciate everyone that has taken their time to be present here today. I'm sure you've learned one or two things. And once again, I want to appreciate Dr. Tumsia for spending our morning with us. And we hope you have a lovely day, Ma. Thank you very much, Ma.
Yeah, thank you so much. And have a nice day, all of you. Mariam Zakaria, you're doing well. Thank you so much. And stay blessed. Have a nice day. Bye, all right, bye. Bye.
All right, guys, thank you so much for attending today's session. And there would kind of like be a certificate at the end of this workshop that we would share in the coming week, maybe at the end of this week. This week has already ended. Next week or upper week. So I'll drop a Google form link again for you to please make sure you kind of like mark it as a form of attendance, as is the Google form list would use to send certificates to everybody. So once you do that, then you can leave the meeting. Right. I've sent it. You should see it. Please try to fill it. Thank you. And if you have any more questions, you can maybe ask me and I would forward it to her to try to answer within today. For those of you that are just joining in, our workshop has already ended. I'll be ending the meeting now and do have a lovely day. Bye.